NYC sponsored July's Winning the AI Race Summit in our nation's capital. At the event, which was co-hosted by All In and the Hill and Valley Forum, the stock exchange spoke to more than a dozen AI leaders about the future of the technology. That includes EchoMark's CEO, Troy Batterberry, who told me how his firm is combating data leaks. Let's take a listen.
We're using AI to solve a big and growing problem of organizations of all shapes and sizes having their information leaked or stolen and really causing tremendous damage to the organization. Always like to learn what others are how they're using AI to produce their products and solve problems, but also to tell our story of how we're helping secure information. So what we do is we automatically individualize information such that everyone gets their own unique copy. It looks and feels the same, but it's slightly different. And if someone were to take out a camera phone and take a picture of their computer screen, or even a printout, we would be able to tell you who leaked that information. And these types of leaks become more and more damaging. In fact, I'll give you one example. The British had some information leaked last week. It was the names of all the Afghans who helped the British during the Afghanistan war. Just in the last week, over 10 people, 10 Afghans, have been murdered by the Taliban as a result of that leak. Everything from Fortune 500 companies where they're distributing communications, maybe from the CEO or intellectual property, we automatically individualize that information as it's distributed so everyone gets their own unique copy. And that causes them to be better stewards of that information and hopefully prevent the leak from ever happening. On the government side, with the intelligence community having access to so much sensitive information, they're also using EchoMark to individualize that information as well and help protect national secrets. Well, I think a lot of the policies that we're looking at with deregulation to allow companies to do and go out and solve the problems that need to be solved without being hamstrung by regulation, by having the infrastructure in place to have access to the compute and the networking and so forth, to have access to the data and the content so that these models can be properly trained, and then to have really a society that properly embraces what this technology is capable of. Well, we want to be the premier information technology company, and we think that communications or enabling the seamless flow of private information is really the lifeblood of an organization. And these types of leaks or theft that we're trying to guard against, they start to constrict that lifeblood flow. So we want to make sure that everyone can have access to the information that they need to do their best work. It's really across the board. Again, we have Fortune 500 companies, we have government agencies here in the US, we have the Five Eyes organizations throughout the world, and then we even have international companies that are using this as well. Well, I think increasingly people are going to see EchoMark used at pretty much every major organization, and it's going to be a way to better secure those communications.